Hello friends, today I am going to solve again another Accenture problem. This problem is also asked by Accenture in 14th of October. Right, so let's solve this problem. If you see in this problem, we have given one function, right, reverse string function, and we have to complete this function. If you will see description of that function, they said that the function accepts a string s that contain alphabet A to Z and A to Z, right, capital A to small a, right, along with other character. They also contain other character, right. So they said reverse this string s in such a way that only alphabet are reversed and other character are not affected, right. It means that in suppose they have given one, right, a string a, here in this string they have alphabet and a special character also, so that we have to reverse this string in such a way the position of this special character doesn't say change, right. If you will see the input is like a, this caret symbol b, k, dollar symbol c, right, and after converting this string, right, they should be right c caret symbol, because caret symbol at second position, so they are not going to be changed, right, and dollar symbol is also in second last position, so they are not going to change. If you will see this first element of this string is alphabet, right, so this is going to change by last element, right. You can see that the one is coming, a is coming in last position and c is coming in first position, so we have to replace this string in reverse order in such a way, right. So let's solve this problem. For solving this problem, if we will discuss about it, suppose this is our string. In Java, a string are immutable. It means that we cannot change the value of a string. Suppose here the first position is a and we cannot change the value of a to c in a string. So for solving this problem, what we have to do, we can use two approach, right. We will create another new string and we will try to concatenate each and every character from here in this string to new string. And for solving this problem, you can also use different approach, like we will use array, right. So what we will do, we will make this string as array of character, because we know that in a string is nothing, it's also a combination of character, right. So what we will do, first we will convert this string into array of character. We will check this first element, right. If this first element is alphabet, right, this a is in a small a to a small z, capital A to capital Z, right. What we will do, we will check that first element of this array, right, and we will try to replace this first element of this array with last element of this array, right, array of character. But remember, we have to be focused about that this first element, it means that which element we are going to replace, right. That element should not be like a special symbol like this caret symbol or dollar symbol. So before replacing, we will check that this is alphabet or not, right. So for solving this problem, we will use two variable, like first will be I and another we will use j, right. So I will be come from this left to right, I will be go from left to right, and j will be come from right to left, right. And we will repeat the same process, like changing the first element with last element until we will get that I is less than 0, because in suppose any scenario when we will come with this 2, we can see that b will be replaced by k and k will be replaced by b. So in this case, value of I will be 2 and value of j will be 3. So in this case, we after this one, because here in this situation we come with that last element, it means that we don't need to go for next for reversing the element, because here when we will reach here, we confirm that we are in last position. It means that we are in mid of that string and we don't need to replace that string, or we don't need to reverse more that string. So in this case, what we will do, we will loop, we will repeat the same process until we will get I is less than j, right. Because you can see that this will be I and this will be j. So whenever these two will be intersect, we can say that we have find all each we have work with each and every character of that string, right. So let's solve this problem. So you can see that we have right given one function reverse a string, and this function is taking one string. We have used this return a string, it means reverse a string into new string, and here after that we are going to print that string. So let's implement this function, right. So when we will go for implement this function, we need two variable like int I and j. So first create these two variable, and here you can see that which approach we have followed, that we have convert this, right, this string to array of character. So first create array of character, right. So this will be char array and it will be equals to str.toChar array, right. So this function is going to convert that string, this string, into array of character, right? Now we have to start loop, so we will use, right, while, right, and until we will run this loop, I will be less than, right, I will be less than j. And here we are not going to write using for loop so that we can initialize the value of I and j. So first here we will initialize the value of I and j, so our I will be 0 and our j will be last index of that string. So we know that we have str.length method. This is going to return the size of that string, and we will use -1 so that we can get last index of that string, right? So here our I and j is going to, right, initialize. Now start. So first what we have to do, first we have to check that this element is alphabet or not, right? So that we will go further and we will process the replacement, right? So let's first check if, right, if our array of I, right, is greater than or equal to a small a, right, and our array of I is less than equal to a small z, and we have to use this same with capital letter, right? So we will use yeah, it means or, and our this character will be capital, right, in this scenario, right? When this element will be, right, alphabet, then we have to go for replacement. Otherwise what we will do, otherwise else case we will just increment the value of I, right? In this case, if you will see, we didn't find that this is the, suppose here we didn't find this is the alphabet, then what we will do, we don't replace this one and we will just go for the, right, for next element, right? So here we will get, and after this one, right, what we will do, if you can see that we have to replace this element by last element, right? And after replacing this, we will decrease the size of value of j. So for replacing this one, we have to also be care about that this element, right, last element should also be alphabet. So for checking this one, what we will do, right, here we have to write this whole things for that one, right? So we will create one function, right? And for solving this problem, what we will do, we will create one function and we will send this array, right, this array and index of and value of j to that function, and that function will return index of alphabet, right? So suppose here whenever we will check with this one, so we will send this string and index of this 4, right, as a j to that function. That function will check, right, if that current value, current character is not alphabet, then what it will do, it will, this function will check next character and it will check if that next character is alphabet, then it will return index of this new alphabet, right? And after that we will replace the value of j to that, right? So let's create one, like, so here we will use j equals, because before replacing, right, because before replacing we need to be care about that, then we are going to, right, replace this character, and that character should be alphabet, right? So here we will create a new function, right? So suppose this function name I will put is alphabet, and we will send array to that function and index of j, right? It means value of j. So it will check. So first we will create this function. So this function is going to return integer value, so we need to create a static int this function, and this function is going to receive array, so we will write array and int suppose j, right? So what we will do here, if you will see here, we will do same thing, right? We will check here in this function, we also check if this particular character is alphabet, then we will return the same index. If this is not alphabet, then we will check further and then we will return the next alphabet, right? Suppose in this case we will check this 4 is right, this dollar symbol is not alphabet, then that function will, this function will do, this function will return the index of next character. So next character is not that a special symbol, so that function will return the index of this. Okay, so let's again, here we will check, right? So we will use, right, L1, and we will check suppose, so yeah, So here j, right, we need to check j, array of j, right. So we will check if array of j is correct, right, then we need to return j. Otherwise what we have to do, otherwise we have to run loop and we have to give another index of another character, right, index of another character. For solving this one we will use one loop inside this one, right. So we will put this statement inside that loop. So here we will create one loop for int I barabar. So here we have to start from, right, j. So we will put I equals j and we will run this one, I is greater than, and if you will see we don't need to check, right, we will start checking from that j element, right, and we don't need to go to check with last till 0, right, because we know that when we are going to reverse we will reverse with, right, middle element with middle element. So we don't need to run our loop till last. So we will do, right, so we will do array dot length by 2 and I minus. So we need last that middle element also. So here we will use equals symbol, and inside this loop we will put this condition, right. So we will put until, right, until we will find that particular character of that array is not like alphabet. We will run this loop. Whenever we will find that particular element is alphabet, we are going to return the index of that one. So here index in this I variable, so here we have to return I, and also we don't need to use j here because we are working with this for loop and this for loop variable is I, right. So let's change the variable name of this one, right. So if you suppose, if you will see, right, here we are, right, sending this array to that function and index of, right, is value of j. Suppose this function didn't find any, right, suppose any scenario they didn't find any character value, right, any alphabet value, right. So what they will do, they will just return the value of j, so that they don't need to change value, replace that element, right. So in this case, after this for loop it will return, suppose it will come to this for loop, outside this for loop, it means that they didn't find any alphabet, right. So it will return the same index, same value that they have taken, right. So this is our function for checking that last element is that our alphabet or not, right. So here it will return, right. So we will put something, I think somewhere we have done mistake. So here this is going to give error, right. So let's see what is the error. So okay, you can see that this array is, right, character, array of character, and here we have created array of integer, that's why it's giving to error. So we have to change this one, right, to char. So after changing this one, you can see that they didn't give any error. So after getting index of last element, right, last alphabet, what we have to do, we have to use one temp, right, so that we can replace the value, right. So we will create one temp equals, we will put array of j, right, suppose, and now what we will do, we will put array of j equals array of I, right, and we will put array of I equals temp. It means that we are going to swap values, right. So after this one, what we have to do, suppose we have worked with this j, right, this element, then what, after this one, what we have to do, we have to just decrement the value of j, say that the j will be, right, next time second last element, right. So here we will decrement the value of j, right, and here we have incremented the value of I also, right. So after, whenever this loop will end, it means that we have worked with, right, each and every character of data string, and in last we have to return a string, right. So we have to return this array, and that array should be right, reverse of that each and every element of this string. So we cannot return this reverse this array, because we are going to return a string. So what we have to do, we will convert this array of character to a string, then we will return. So we will use return new string and we will put array inside this. So this this array will be converted into a string, and this string is going to return by that method, right? So this is our program. Let's run this program. So when we will run this program, you can see that they have given that output. So if we will compare this output with this our input, right, so this will be right, this A is going to replace by C, so C and A is going to replace by B, and next time this find this different character, so it will not be replaced. So next time it will check B, right? So this B will be replaced by next character. So next character is dollar, so it will not be replaced by this one, so it will get and check different character. So different character is K, so this B will be replaced by K, right? This B will be replaced by here K, and after this we didn't find, because here we reach at the middle of that string, so we don't need to go further. So here in this case I will be greater than J, and here loop will be, and after ending the loop we will convert that array of character to a string and we will return that one, right? So this is the program. Thank you so much.